Interesting concept, which is aliens, a tangent theory. This is going to be my first English language video, and I'll be focusing on how I have understood aliens and how I believe that the world has perceived them or conceived them to be. And I will go step by step, first explaining to you how modern culture and academics are treating aliens. First of all, I believe that our assumption that aliens are somehow organic is incorrect, because we are searching for organic aliens, whereas it is not necessary that aliens that are living on other planets or surviving on other planets or thriving on other planets or in space are organic. Organic means containing carbon, or our perception of how or the way they are structured should be organic. Obviously, on different planets and in space, you would see a different combination of elements and compounds that would exist. So, it's not necessary that organic is life and an alien is organic. I think that would be a logical way of explaining something to you in this regard specifically. Now, second of all, I think that there is a fair bit of confusion when we try to imagine in our mind what aliens would look like. And we are assuming that they would look like us. So we try to give them features that are similar to ours. We try to give them the kind of physical appearance that is similar to ours, and therefore we come up with these tiny green men. Sometimes we come up with these thin aliens who are similar in bodily features as us, or we try to conceive aliens to be similar to other organic life, animals or insects that we have seen in our daily life or on our planet Earth. So I guess that's a issue that needs to be addressed. Another thing is about the size. We are assuming that the aliens would be similar to us in size, and we are not trying to understand that either they could be too small, even too small to be visible to us, or too big to be compared to life on earth, or any other form of life present. I won't say that we have any proof that life actually exists, but we are conceiving that if life exists on other planets, the size should be similar to our size. Whereas this would be absolutely wrong, because planets also vary in size. And when they vary in size, perhaps they have a different habitat. Another thing that I always like to discuss is in the tangent theory that I have come up with, is that we are also assuming that they exist in the same dimension as us. And when I say the same dimension, people tend to misunderstand. You see, when I talk about aliens existing in the same dimension, you need to understand that we are currently considering three dimensions, x, y, and z, with time being the fourth. But some people even conceive that there are more dimensions than that. And why would they exist in the same dimension as we do, or in the same time dimension as we do? Because it could be possible that they may have existed somewhere in the past, or they may exist somewhere along the timeline. They may not be present during this time dimension, but in another one. So I guess this is a major misconception or our misunderstanding about aliens. Another another thing that I usually tend to talk about or discuss is you are trying to assume that aliens would be visible to us as they may also cast a shadow and they may also be physical in their appearance. But it is possible that they are not physically visible, irrespective of their size. And they may not cast a shadow. They may exist in a completely different, if it would be extremely difficult to explain, but let's say they may not be in the spectrum of visibility as far as human beings go. So I think this is a tangent theory just because of the reason that it may not be popular, because popular concepts are related to aliens that look similar to us, that behave similarly to us, that are competing for resources with us, that are trying to somehow invade our you know territories. Somehow we are trying to invade over their planet, something like that. These are the more popular kind of views that we hold about aliens, but maybe they are none of these. They are not competing with us, they're not fighting with us, they're not invading. Maybe they exist completely in a different dimension, or they do not have the same kind of structure as we do. Maybe we have too many misconceptions about them. That is one of the reasons we are unable to find the aliens. We are imagining that they would be communicating with us, but why would they be communicating with us? Ask yourself the question, how many things do we communicate with, or how many living things do we communicate with outside our social circle? So I think we need to understand that there are many things that we are assuming about them. We'll keep on discussing this topic, and you can give me your ideas. Thank you so much.